What's good, everybody? Here we are, the UFC 316 early, predictions and leans for the week. Honestly, guys, I think this is a pretty underrated pay-per-view. 13 fights on it. I don't think it's the best at all either. I think it's just a decent pay-per-view, one to be excited for, and some pretty great fights on it. So let's get right into it, man. Let's get into the canceled fights first. Albert Tadevosian versus Chaos Williams. Chaos Williams is shit. I would have just probably gone this guy, Albert. I would have gone Medic to probably beat Williams. Maybe Williams might have knocked him out. I would have gone Gaziv. I would have gone Gaziv. Decision. I would have gone Batista decision. And I would have gone Mirzakhanov second round knockout. Guys, let's get right into it. The first early prelim of the card. Get ready for a fucking dog shit nickname, boys. The Ox Fighter. Oh my god. Chaos Williams takes on Andreas Bane Gustafsson. I've said this guy's name 40 fucking times in the last week. He's had like 3 opponent changes, now changed to this card from last card. Yeah, man, it's been a while, or it's been a tricky road for Gustafsson to get to the UFC, you know what I mean? A lot of unlucky circumstances for the guy. And do I think he's going to beat a guy in Chaos Williams who's really nothing but an athletic specimen? Like, really nothing but an athletic specimen. You know what? I'm going to say I can see Andreas getting knocked out because he's very, very slow and stiff on the feet. But so is Chaos. All he has is one shot, but he needs to land that one shot on a guy that has no head movement and can't move much. I can see Chaos Williams winning this fight by knockout. And he's a massive favorite on the live odds. And I think he's a favorite. He's going to be the favorite when this fight gets made. I'm going to take, as an early lean, I'm actually going to take Andreas Gustafsson. I'm going to take Gustafsson to break him in the clinch. Or to have a pretty boring fight in the clinch where he wins the fight via decision. I just don't think Chaos Williams is going to find that shot. He has no way to set up his punches. It's crazy that I'm saying this about a high-level UFC fighter. I'm not saying high-level, but a UFC fighter nonetheless. He has zero way on how to set up his punches. He does not know how to set up any punches. I don't think he's going to find the shot on Gustafsson. I think Gustafsson's going to walk him down and break him and finish him with clinch strikes. I think I'll pick a round 3 TKO or round 2 clinch TKO for Andreas Gustafsson, where he absolutely batters Chaos Williams against the clinch. And I think it'd be a scary performance for people to be like, oh, Chaos Williams got his shit beaten in, you know what I mean? Because usually people will like catch Chaos Williams in the sub or be like Randy Brown, avoid him the entire fight. No one's ever just knocked Chaos Williams out or beat him into a just absolute state of quitting. And I think Andreas is going to do that. I think he's going to beat him up really, really bad in the clinch. I'm going to say round 2 TKO for Andreas Gustafsson. And he starts off the card with a bang. After a pretty weird road, it's worrying though. He's had 2 weight cuts now in the span of like a week. So he's had a rough fucking camp. But I just believe in him, believe he can do it. And yeah, man. I'm going to pick Andreas Gustafsson by round 2 TKO. Moving on, Markel Medeiros and Mark Choinski, the Shark. I've never seen this guy fight or ever heard of him in my life. Jose Ramirez 8-7. This guy's 8-0 undefeated, so could be something good. But I'm actually going to go Medeiros. I'm going to take Markel Medeiros confidently right now until I do more tape study on Mark Choinski over here. I just think I'm going to lean Medeiros to stop whatever takedowns this guy tries. Most of his wins are by submission. Yep. That's crazy that I guessed that. I'm going to say he fails to get takedowns because I think this guy Medeiros just went in there with Austin Hubbard and had a pretty gritty 29-28 split, which I almost fucking perfectly called it. Just said Hubbard would win it. He has more experience at the UFC level. I think he'll stop the takedowns and I'll box Mark Choinski to a decision over here. Yeah, man, moving on up the card. Finally, the first real... Holy shit, my bad. The first real early prelim, Yanel Ash Jews. Fuck this fucking Jew. Fuck Israel. I'm going to be taking... Fuck, dude, this guy shouldn't be a 3-1 underdog, though. I hate Israel, though. Fuck, dude. He actually can really, really upset Salkild and win. Like, I can super, super easily see it. Yanel Ashmuz upset against the clinch. Beat Trevor Peek in his last fight, and he made Trevor Peek boring. That's how you know this guy's serious. This guy is a real high-level Jew. He's coming to claim the shekels, eh? He's coming to claim some shekels. He wants a $50K bonus in shekels. I think this is going to be a banger fight. Fuck, am I going to trust Salkild to win, though? He's young. We're both 8-1. Knocked Sam Patterson out, but it was a lightweight. I think Yanel Jews can win, and I'm going to do more tape study on this one. But I'm going to lean Quillen Salkild. I'm going to lean Quillen Salkild to win. I'm not putting too much stake and too much hype into his win over fucking Jubilee. He's just very scrappy. He's Australian, so they're all very well-rounded. Comes out of a decent team, you know what I mean? Lustro Combat Academy. That's near, I think, Perth. Yeah, I was going to say that's in Perth near JDM's gym. I don't know why I would know that. I just do. I'm going to lean Quillen Salkild by 29-28 decision. I'm going to say split 29-28 decision where he gets dropped in the first round and comes back to win a pretty scrappy fight or gets rocked. I can see just Salkild winning a pretty scrappy banger of a fight. He's got an absolute Corey Sanhagen-ass look to him. I don't know, bro. I just think big Corey with a big mustache is going to get it done over this stupid, ugly, fucking hideous rodent rat Netanyahu Jew. Fuck fucking Yanel Jews, stupid, ugly rodent. Go back to your hole in fucking Israel. But moving on up the card, the professional, my school teacher, local lunch tenant, Azamat Mirzakhanov is going to absolutely bury the next Jew. Let me tell you guys, Jews are getting cooked on this card. Brenderson Haberio is getting folded like a lawn chair stiff in the first round. Like, out fucking cold. I know it's coming, dude. I fucking see it. It's going to be a fucking laser left hand. I think it's going to be straight down the pipe. He floors Haberio. One shot for good luck. And Azamat Mirzakhanov is going to just stroll on his way to a first round out cold knockout win. I don't think Brenderson's going to have anything for him. He was even losing to DR Nurgajai before he caught that submission. Actually, well, he dropped DR, so I wouldn't say he was losing. But DR, outside of the moment DR got dropped, he was kind of just holding Brenderson up against the clinch. Brenderson's going to be fast, but not even faster than Azamat. Azamat just looks slow, but he's not. He's freakishly fast. He's very, very good with deception as well. He's very, very good at leading you into shots that you think, oh, he's right there. Tries to catch him, bang, counter you. And he'll floor you. I think he's going to floor Ribeiro out cold off of a counter punch. I'm going to say a left counter straight where he shifts out of the kind of McGregor-ish shit. Where he shifts out of the way, bang, left hand. Like, drops the fuck out of Ribeiro, like, badly, knocks him out cold. And we're going to see two Jews go down back-to-back. I know you guys are like, oh, but he's Brazilian. Oh, look at his back. This guy literally has the Jew star on his back. Fuck you, little bitch, Brenderson. Fuck you for beating DR and ruining my lay on that card. And yeah, man, let's get on to it. Get on to the next one. God, this card. Cheka Saragi. How is this lower or how is this higher on the card than fucking Azamat and Ribeiro? I don't get it. Who's building these cards? Ju Sang Mu versus Cheka Saragi. He's shit. He's very, very shit. Cheka Saragi. He got knocked out by Jubilee. And he got submitted by Weston Wilson. Like, that is a tough 2 losses to have a lightweight. He looks like a striker. So, damn, he's a minus 500 favorite. I'm going to go with him to win anyway. I think he's going to win by first round knockout over Cheka Saragi, who's very chinny. Lost to Jubilee. I'm going to do a bit more tape study to just see why this guy's a minus 500 favorite and see if he's worth it. Maybe see some underdog value in Cheka, but he's fucking shit. Cheka is garbage. Dog shit haircut as well. Clapped hairline, clapped little Indonesian boy. Like, he's cooked. He's cooked. I'm going with the big South Korean kickboxer to knock him out in the first round. Moving on up the card. Oh, Aldo, Dominicana or Republic. I'm telling you guys, Waldo Cortez Acosta is going to win this fight. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I know everyone is going to pick Spivak in this fight. No one is going to give Waldo a chance. Watch. I'm picking Waldo Cortez Acosta by decision. I'm going to say this fight is 20. I think there's going to be a chance in the first round, not a chance, a moment where Spivak almost subs him on the ground. Say Spivak failed. This is the one thing, though. I don't think it's going to be on the ground that much, dude. And I don't think it's going to be on the feet that much either. I think a lot of it is going to be in the clinch or in open space where they're not really doing shit. And I think in those moments, I think round 2, I'm going to do obviously more in-depth when I do more tape study. And I'm trying so hard to remove the bias, but I just, for some fucking reason, I see Waldo knocking him out or going to a decision with him, winning rounds 2, 3, and winning a decision, or just knocking Spivak out on the feet. I can see it. Spivak is one of the slowest fighters in the division, one of the only grapplers in the division that does not shoot takedowns. He grapples you from the clinch. He tries to trip and throw you, which I think is going to be very beneficial to a guy like Waldo. I think how you take heavyweights down is you trip them out with the leg. You take the single, you suck it in, you start making them bounce, transition to the double, you know what I mean? You got to get a guy hopping when he's that heavy. And I don't think Spivak's going to be able to get to the legs of Waldo Cortez Acosta. I believe Waldo's just going to be drilling takedowns nonstop. I've seen some people like, Spivak's fucking striking's pretty underrated, man. Nah, bro. He's getting flatlined if they're on the feet for a long enough time. I just don't think it will be. I think it's going to be Waldo jab, Waldo occasional right, clinch from Spivak, Waldo breaks out, another right, left, right. Like all in very, very heavyweight paced shots. But I'm going to go the underdog, bro. I'm going to go Dominican Republic's future star to get this one done, bro, by split decision, or not split, 29-28 unanimous, or even 30-27. I'm going to say 29-28, though, based on round one, them fucking giving the round to Spivak off of, like, maybe a submission attempt. And I think even in round one, if Spivak takes Waldo down and starts to beat him up and whatever, I don't think he's going to finish Waldo with strikes on the ground. And I think if Spivak does try to, he's going to gas himself out, get really, really tired, and get finished. I just got a weird feeling. No matter what, I feel like Waldo's going to win. I don't know what it is. I just feel it. Waldo Cortez Acosta, Dominican Republic, Salsa Boy, going to move on. And moving on up the card, Kong Wang, the Joker. She's going to destroy Ariane Lipski. She got subbed by, absolutely toyed with by Dvalishvilli, which I think Dvalishvilli would beat Wang Kong. Fuck Wang Kong, dude. Just fuck Wang Kong. And yeah, Karine Silva beat her. So, like, not the worst two losses for Ariana Lipski or Lipski de Silva. But I think this is going to be a primary kickboxing fight where, yeah, Lipski doesn't really have to worry about not getting taken down. But I don't think it's going to matter. I just think Wang Kong's going to be way better than her on the feet. Lipski doesn't have that fucking weird transgender Gabriela Fernandez power where she's just going to drop her out of nowhere. She doesn't even have subs to draw and jump on the sub. I just think this is money in the bank. I mean, she subbed Casey. She's got like armbar-ish, Charles Oliveira-ish. Nothing like Charles. I'm not comparing her. I'm just saying like snatchy type submissions, not dominant arm triangle-ish bully submissions. And yeah, man, I'm going to go Wang Kong to win this fight 30-27 on all three scorecards and maybe even drop her at one point, but win the fight pretty dominantly. Moving on up the card. My boy, Joshua Van, the GOAT, taking on Bruno Bulldog Silva. I see Kenny Okoye. Good old Kenny. I see he's picking Bruno Silva, mate. What are you doing? Stop trying to be this hardcore underdog guy. I just feel like Bruno Silva, is going to be a tough matchup. No, he's not. Stylistically, he's fucked. He literally has a fluke puncher's chance. I'm going to say it now. The guy, Bruno Silva, has nothing for Joshua Van in this fight. Van is going to tune him up, start to finish. Easy, nasty boxing combinations. Big body work. He just doesn't have the power, Van, to finish Bruno. And Bruno's a tough son of a bitch, you know what I mean? But I can see a body shot TKO from Josh Van, you know what I mean? Bruno Silva just got TKO to the body. Van has a nice teep kick as well. I can see Van just fucking up Bruno Silva for the majority of this fight, piecing him up. Maybe has a moment where he gets rocked. But I don't think Bruno Silva at 35 years of age is going to beat Joshua Van. I think a minus 530 is a bit heavy. It's a bit crazy to lay that much chalk on Van. But, bro, I think Van's going to style on Bruno Silva. Like, he's going to absolutely beat Bruno Silva's ass. I'm going with the Houston, Texas, Myanmar native to absolutely masterclass Bruno Silva and ascend into the flyweight top 15. Oh, well, I think he's already there. I just think he's going to... Wait, let's check. Is Bruno Silva... I don't want to check anymore. Is Bruno Silva a top 10 guy? Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Myanmar native. I am worried that he does get chinned. That's the only thing. The only thing is Bruno Silva has a fluke chance to chin him. But I don't think it's going to happen, bro. Bruno Silva is just... His wins... Yeah, the Durden fight was very, very flukish. Tyson Nam is a terrible win. Victor Rodriguez sucks as well. Welcome to the club, bro. My uncle just fucking KO'd JP Buys. Yeah, bro, everyone fucking KO'd JP Buys. So I don't think Bruno Silva has these dangerous enough wins or scary enough wins to where I'm going to pick him to win the fight via... I'm going to say Josh Van wins this fight 30-27 decision. Even when he gets rocked, I think he's going to beat Bruno Silva's ass so bad in that round. He's going to win the round anyway. Give me Joshua Van all day, all night to take that one. By 30-27 dominant decision, maybe even 30-26. Yeah, incoming masterclass from the GOAT. Moving on up the card. Mario Batista, you ugly, hideous, rodent-looking fuck. Versus another, I'll admit it, alien, ugly, hideous, rodent-looking fuck, Patchy Mix, with the most clapped teeth as well. Guys, I'm very, very much, you know what, the more and more I look into this, the more and more I want to pick Mario Batista. But I think Patchy Mix has a better skill set. My God for the on. I just think, Batista, what is Batista going to do? Hold him against the clinch. He's not going to outstrike Mix to a decision. I can see pressure boxing Mix, but I don't see much more deadly combinations. I don't really see danger for Mix in this fight. I see very, very... Batista is good on the ground, I'll give him that. And he had a very, very competitive fight with Damon Blackshear. But I'm not going to lie to you. I never really rate the Bellator guys highly. But Patchy Mix is one I've been knowing a long, long time. And I think it's his time to get into the UFC. And I think he's going to make either a statement. I think he's going to make a statement. In this fight. I'm going to be picking Patchy Mix via round 3 armbar. No? What are some submissions Patchy likes to go for? That was Fuck, I think Patchy's going to get some weird shit. I'm going to say Patchy Mix. You know what? Nah, I'm going to be simple. I'm going to say Patchy Mix wins this fight via round 3 rear naked choke against Mario Batista. I think they're going to be 1-1 going into round 3. I think Batista's going to kind of hold him up against the fence early. I think Patchy's going to catch him with a big knee as Batista shoots or tries to mask a very, very slow shot. I think an uppercut's going to be there from Patchy all day. And I think Patchy's just going to win the fight by round 3 submission. I'm going to say it's either an arm triangle or rear naked. And I'm more leaning towards the rear naked. Patchy Mix does have a wide variety of subs. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets a fucking banging sub, say he takes the back and goes for a Suloev stretch, or maybe tries to go knee bar from the back. I don't know, maybe some crazy shit. I think Patchy's going to go out there, try and make a statement. I hope he doesn't try and make too much of a statement where it gets in the way of his game plan and it can cause him to just make the wrong decisions and get the loss, because last thing I need in my life is Mario Batista fucking trajecting towards the title. Projecting, not trajecting. And yeah, man, moving on up the card to the main card. Guys, this is a banger main card. I'm not going to lie, the whole main card is great. It's 4 fights? Oh, no. Patchy Mix was the first fight on the main card. I'm fucking retarded. But moving on to another fight on this banger main card. Vicente Luque taking on Kevin, the Trailblazer Holland. I'm going Vicente Luque by round 1 sub. I'm going to go Vicente Luque via round 1 Darce choke. Fresh submission. I think Luque is going to get him with a signature move. I'm very, very certain he's going to get him with a Darce or an Anaconda. Or win the fight by decision. If he doesn't get the Anaconda, he's winning the fight by decision. Kevin's going to go out there. He needs to snipe Luque at range. I think Luque is going to go in there with all he has on his shield. Oh, no, I was right. Buckley, yeah, I was right. It made sense. I was arguing with my boy. He thought fucking Luque was on a 2-fight win streak. I didn't think so. He did just sub Thembus, like, out cold. And I'm going to say he claims another submission over another fucking black guy. Let's just call this guy the old Wrangler. No, I'm joking. I'm going to go Vicente Luque via round 1 Darce choke against Kevin Holland. I think he's going to walk across the cage. Not prime Luque or whatever. I think he's going to get stung a couple times. I think he's going to walk into the fire with Kevin Holland. I think there's going to be one moment where Luque starts exchanging heavy with Holland. And I think it's going to be a big left hook from Luque that's going to like hurt Holland against the fence. Uppercut. I can see Luque kind of doing a snap down. Goes for a Darce choke from there on a long, taller guy like Kevin Holland. Or maybe like a rear naked choke, but I'm leaning towards the Darce choke as it's Luque's best choke. And I'm seeing a Luque round 1 submission upset. Yeah, man. I think Luque's going to win this one very, very nicely in style as well. Kevin Holland should never be a minus 220 favorite in any of his fights ever. Luque at plus 180 is ridiculous. Took him at plus money against Garimbo. That paid off well. I'm going to take him again, man. I think Vicente Luque is going to dominate Kevin Holland in round 1. And I think people are going to be like, bro, Luque's career's revived, man. But no, he's probably going to go on to get like brutally fucking murdered in his next fight. But moving on up the card, Kelvin Gastelum and Joe Pyfer. I honestly fucking think there's a legit shot for Kelvin to win. I was really close to picking him when they were supposed to fight on the Noche card. But I think something is telling me Kelvin's chin is done. I don't know what it is. It's maybe the fact that Kelvin's getting dropped more often in his fights. I know Brady submitted him and D-Rod didn't drop him, but D-Rod barely fucking KO'd Ponzinibbio. Like, he doesn't have that much power. Outside of that, this guy Gastelum's been hurt so many times. He's got a nuts chin, don't get me wrong. But I'm actually going to pick Joe Pyfer to win this fight via second round knockout. I think he's going to win via uppercut cross combination. Same way he got Omari Akhmedov out of there, where he misses the uppercut. And that causes an entire fuckload for Gastelum to eat the right hand. I just think Pyfer's going to land an absolute nuke on the chin of Kelvin Gastelum and knock him out. Who doesn't even take his career that serious? He's going to get him with that salty man anger. Already done a breakdown on this fight on the Noche card. And I'll do another one later. But yeah, man. Moving on up the card. Co-main event. Female Hamza Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis versus Chimaev. I was leaning Pena, dude, the whole way. And do I want to switch? I got to, bro. I have to. Pena is so ass. Like, she's so ass that she makes you think she's going to win. I don't even know if that makes sense. But I'm going to be picking Kayla Harrison to win this one via decision 48-47, where I think Pena's going to come on really strong in rounds 4 and 5. But I think Kayla Harrison's going to control her in the first 3 rounds, just be way more physical than her ragdoller in the first 2. Maybe submit her. I can't see her getting the submission, though, because Pena has the biggest blockhead I've ever seen in my life. And Kayla Harrison's literally a man. Yeah, dude. I think this... I'm going to do, obviously, a much bigger breakdown on this, so I'm not going to do too big of one here. But I'm going to be picking Kayla Harrison to win this fight. Minus 600 is downright stupid. I'm going to be putting some money on Pena, plus 450 as a champion. But yeah, man, I'm gonna pick Kayla Harrison as the early lean right now via 48-47 decision, where it's clear 48-47, no split or nothing. I think the UFC wants Kayla to win. I don't think they want. I think they want Amanda to fight the winner, and I don't think they want the winner to be Pena. So we see Amanda versus Pena 3, which we know Amanda's gonna come back, fuck her up badly, and I want to watch Pena, or not Pena. I want to watch Harrison and Nunes go at it. It's a fight that's always been talked about, and I actually think Nunes can come back and knock Harrison out. Yeah, man. Moving on up the card. The main event. Merab the Machine Dvalishvilli takes on Sugar Sean Omalley. Guys, you know, man, imagine not picking me against Merab, dude. Just imagine, man. I stopped gooning. I stopped smoking. Hanging out with Elena, man. Merab's fucked, dude. And honestly, guys, I'm going to be going with Merab Dvalishvilli. I know I just fucking tricked you all into thinking, man, how you going to pick against me, man? It's so fucking hard to pick against Merab right now. I'm not confident. Very, very good chance I actually switch this pick. I picked Omalley the first time. The biggest betting loss in my entire life was UFC 306 at the Sphere. And I'm getting my revenge on the sports books this card. Man, I don't know who's going to win. Moderate favorite at minus 325 is absolutely crazy. I think maybe minus 200 is fair for Merab. Omalley at plus 260 is pretty fucked. It's pretty fucked because the chance of him getting he has 5 rounds, dude. He's dangerous all 5. He did hurt the cardio king in round 5 and won round 5 against him, which is very impressive. But I just think Merab's going to hug his balls to a win. Like, dude, nobody can hug someone's balls like Merab, man. Nobody. I'm telling you, this guy has the elite ball hugging skill. Like, bro, this guy's Kobe on the court with that ball hugging. Like, this guy will never swing the ball. Once he grabs that shit, don't even ask for a pass, brother. Merab's holding on to that bitch for dear life, and I think he's going to be... I think he's going to win round 1 very, very convincingly. I think round 2 is going to be close. I think round 3, O'Malley's going to floor Merab. Not flat on his back or anything, just... I think he's going to crack Merab. I think with an in-tight body... I saw O'Malley's been ripping body work on his pad work. I think O'Malley's going to go a lot of body rips in this fight, and I hope he doesn't. Because he should not be trying to slow Merab down. He should just be trying to fucking blow his head off. And I know that sounds very, very... very, very casualish, or he's going to blow his head off, bro. No, but O'Malley should be going in there with the mindset of, I'm going to punch a hole through this motherfucker's head. And I'm going to sleep him out stiff. Like, he shouldn't be, I'm going to out technical Merab, man. I slept Aljo in fucking Boston, dude. I just think I'm going to get it, man. You know, I just don't see what Merab's got. Da-da-da, Merab wins by decision on ESPN MMA. This poster is god-awful. Guys, the pick is going to be Merab via 48-47 decision again. The first fight was a lot closer than people were talking about. Like, people are like, bro, Merab fucking dominated Sean, man. Like, my brother. No, he did not. Dude, he got rocked so bad to the body in round 5, curling up like a little bitch to the body. And he did lose round 3. I thought he lost round 3 pretty clearly to Omalley. It's just he got 1 and 2 and 4 so clearly. 4 was so clear for Merab. And I think in those rounds 4 and 5 are where Merab's going to really take over in this one. And I think early on, Merab's going to win. Midway point, O'Malley's going to be kind of ahead. And I think rounds 4 and 5, Merab's going to start to drown him. And Merab's so good at playing into the crowd. I'll do a bigger breakdown on this fight later, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is UFC 306, 13 fights down in Newark, New Jersey. A banger card to watch and a banger card to bet on, guys. I think this is going to be a great night of betting for us. An absolute return to form after fucking absolute monstrosity that was UFC to be dated, a.k.a. Blanchfield Barber, the canceled event. Moving on, or not moving on, but we'll be moving on to the bed because I got to go to fucking sleep. I'm fucking tired as fuck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my God, how transgender Pena looks in this picture. It's unreal. It's unfucking real. The fact that I'm going to have this on my wall, oh, it's cooked. It's cooked. Like, Harrison, why are you looking at me like that? I don't know. Yeah, guys. See you guys next time. Peace.